you?
Am I? Pretty fucking shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like whenever I get asked that, it's like do I say, oh yeah, I'm like, alright, but like the reality is like I feel like every black person and every indigenous person is really feeling it right now. It's interesting because like I feel like this like everything that's happening right now, like the movement is obviously being taken up by media and everyone's really getting on board, but it's like, are you being genuine? Like, do you actually really care about this? Because this has been happening for forever, for 500 plus years, like, and now you only care about it now. That's why I was so excited to be a part of like this project. Yeah, because like I've never ever like, can you imagine like a whole exhibition on blackness in Melbourne? Never. Yeah. Like where? So yeah. This shit's like just so inspiring.
Yeah, sure. So talk about the artwork that you chose. Which is, where is it? Why did you like?
I don't know, I was just drawn to like the color of the car, like the silver and how it's like, I don't know, black in the background. It's just really, it's like a real dark image. You know, I don't know if you're supposed to use that to describe artworks. It's just very dark.
Yeah.
And then the reflection of her clothing.
Her, like, shirt.
Yeah.
So just, like, visually struck you.
Yeah. Just visually struck me.
Oh, nice.
It was so hard to choose, actually, because there was just so many amazing pieces. Dude, when you, like, showed me that, I was like, there's no other exhibitions like this on in Melbourne, even Australia. Yeah. Like, period. Yeah. So, like, just the timing of it is just so
so wild. And like it's such a like New York type exhibition. Like it just celebrates so much, and to have that like shut off from the world, I was just like, what the hell,
so sad.
But so you chose Renell Medrano's work.
She's from New York.
Did you, like, find it hard choosing that one?
Yeah, I was tossing it between, obviously that one and that one. But, like, there was another Nigerian artist that I really liked. I don't know what their name was. But they were wearing this clothing brand, Mowalola. It's like Nigerian clothing brand, which is, like, you actually need to look at it. It's really cool. They just reminded me of, like when I used to go through my dad's family photos, like they'd all have like a backdrop, and then like it would be very like serious, like, backdrop, and then just like a professional photo. So it reminded me of like my childhood for sure.
Yeah, and all these like real hectic like scenes. And, that's so cool. Have you seen Hassan Hajjaj, his work? I'll show you. It's kind of like...
Oh, no, I have seen this.
Yeah, like these were all... so cool.
So sick.
Just like the colours and stuff, man. Like...
Yeah.
So many colours used in like a frame.
Dude, going to Ghana, like... Even just like the ground, like the fucking red dirt.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then you come back here and it's so mundane and like...
Yeah, boring. Like even the pavers on like the side, like on the sidewalks and stuff, like the little patterns in like the pavers and like the way that they do their like landscaping and garden, or like even the colours of like the ground and the dirt. Yeah, you're right. It's How often do you go back? Or like have you gone back a few times or just?
Well, I went to Ghana for the first time last year, and that was the first time I've ever been there, and that was so amazing. Yeah. Like just to meet my family for the first time. Yeah.
How did you did your dad go with you, or did your family go with you?
So it was like my sister Shani and my dad. We all went together because like I was literally just like to my dad, I'm going. And then he was like, oh, okay, I'll come with you. Like, cause like he's literally, all my life he's literally been like, yeah, we'll go. We'll go. Just all these like broken promises. And then like last year I was like, well, I'm like 19, 18 now, and I really want to like, I want to like see my culture. So I was just like, I'm going to go. And he was like, okay, I'll come.
Or is it like, because my dad does the same thing when I want to go to India. He's scared, like, because things are like different over there, and he's scared that I won't be able to, you know, like handle myself because like the culture is so different. Yeah. Is that the same kind of vibe, or was it like
I actually don't know why. Maybe it was like money, or like, I don't know if it was like money, because like back in the day, obviously when I was younger, he would have had to pay for the ticket and stuff, but like I paid for everything myself. I don't know what it was.
But he hasn't been back until you went.
No, he went back when his mum passed away in like 2012 or something. But yeah, he hadn't been back for a while. But yeah, getting there, there's such like it was hard because there was a language barrier between like me and my aunties. So I didn't get taught the language. So yeah, it was hard to communicate. It was like so sad, like a lot of non-verbal communication. Yeah,
and like guessing, or like even just feeling what, like feeling the energy.
It was interesting. Yeah, I kind of felt like at the same time I felt like, you know, like this is sort of like, you know, like a distant home, but then you feel out of place because you are a foreigner, and people look at you like you're a foreigner. Yeah, because like, you're like going to markets and stuff, and they call me a brony, which means white woman. I'm like, okay, so I come to Ghana, I get called a white woman. I come to fucking Australia, I get called a nigger. Like, you know, like,
that's wild.
The contrast.
And like
where
that's,
do I fit in?
And that's like the like the theme, hey, which is so evident in all these kind of systems that we kind of have no place, and now we have to like force our way into a place. Right now, like,
I don't know if I have a place. I don't know.
Yeah,
because like you know, the most conventional answer would be like where, like home, I guess. But like sometimes you still have to, like, you know, cover up being yourself at home, like even in those spaces where you feel comfortable. So like like, I don't know if you can ever truly have a place. Do you feel like, I don't know,
if you were like, do you feel like if you were you born here?
I was born in New Zealand.
So do you feel like if you were born in Ghana and raised there and lived there, that you would feel at home?
Probably. I wish that was the case, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like my younger sister was born in Ghana, so I wonder like how, like the difference between me and her is.
When did she come here?
Like when she was 5.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of like the brain development.
Yeah.
And because I feel like being raised in another country, like an ethnic place with like a lot of like traditions and stuff, the development is so much different between when you're very young, because you're kind of raised by like a community as opposed to being raised in a family.
Yeah, that's it.
And I feel like did you kind of experience that here with like aunties or extended family?
Well, because my parents are immigrants. They moved from Ghana in the Philippines to New Zealand, met there, and then came to Melbourne. So we don't have any family here. Like none. It's all just like family, friends, and like friends. In that sense. But like when my parents were making the move from New Zealand to Melbourne, me and my sister actually stayed in the Philippines for like a year, whilst my parents were here, like trying to build a life for us. So like me and my sister were getting raised by like all my aunties in the Philippines and stuff.
And do you remember that?
No, I would have been like 3. That would be sick if I remembered it. But I'm sure my sister remembers it, because she used to like speak fluent Tagalog.
Wow. Does she speak now?
Nah.
Far out.
Like nothing. Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about the artwork that you chose, apart from the aesthetics? Like, did you like find anything about, like, do you know about the model, or like do you...
So the model, Aweng Chuol, like South Sudanese model. She's also like queer as well. She just got married. I don't know, I follow her on Instagram. I think she's like so dope.
Nice.
Like every photo shoot she's been in, like I don't know, just like there's always like, she exudes so much emotion. Like even if her face is just plain, like I feel like it goes like further beyond her eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know, I just like think she's like sick. Like holding like the blonde wig, I feel like it's like it says a lot to like Western beauty standards and stuff. Like
that.
The bullshit you have to, go through growing up.
Yeah, just like even having to like explain things like that. Like
the subtle
why did you dye your hair blonde? Okay, and then like we try and explain that, and then you literally ask some girl like, why do you have box braids?
I got a black boyfriend, so like I'm technically yo.
Oh my god. How do you feel about like being, like an artist, or what do you call yourself, like a producer, like a DJ, like?
I don't know. I don't really like the term like DJ.
Yeah, neither do I.
And then like
it
feels like I don't know. Like it's like anyone can be a fucking DJ. Like it feels
yeah. But you know that's not the thing, so that's why you don't like call yourself a DJ.
I don't know, and then I don't really call myself an artist because I feel like I haven't gotten to that. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking insecure. I don't know.
Nah, because you know that you're not just like a bedroom DJ. Like
I don't know.
But an artist.
I'm still like up and coming.
But I feel like an artist has like a lot of like baggage to it. It's like, oh, you're so...
And it feels like you sort of have to prove something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So anyways, how do you feel about being like you in Melbourne?
How do I feel like...
Like, especially when it comes to like the work that you do, like you're like when you go and do your jobs and stuff like.
Yeah, it's interesting because I started DJing probably started DJing like 2 years ago or something. And I feel like it just kind of like took off from there. But then I'm like, okay, like I see other people and I'm like, okay, am I like just getting booked because like you're just trying to feel like a diversity card? Or like, are you booking me for my, my talent?
Yeah.
Like it's really hard to like navigate that.
Yeah, because like that is always in the back of people's heads. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Totally. So like, you've obviously like traveled interstate and stuff.
Yeah.
And like overseas and like played, like in these spaces. But like, what was it like? Like, what was the experience like? Playing not in Melbourne, or like just being overseas, like doing that.
People will show you love for sure.
Yeah.
Like the hospitality is like so fire.
Yeah.
Playing in LA was kind of different because I feel like no one gives a fuck about you in LA.
Yeah.
Like you have to really like prove yourself in LA for sure.
So yeah.
But yeah, you definitely have to prove yourself in America. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because it's like in Melbourne, it's like there's hardly any like black people that are like DJing, so it's like like
there's
you
not
know what
much.
I mean?
Yeah. Like
I definitely would love to explore other places. I want to go back to Ghana and like explore like Africa a bit more. I want to play this like festival called Nege Nege on the Nile River.
Nice.
That's like a goal in Uganda.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I feel like Melbourne like feels like home.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'd always come back to Melbourne.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a bit slower paced than other cities, and I feel like comfortable here. But yeah, definitely want to explore other cities. Like I remember there was an incident when I was like at uni, in a lecture, and the lecturer, this white lecturer lady, was like talking about blackness.
Same.
Dude,
that happened to me. That happened at my uni too.
Yeah, like a full slideshow with a whole white audience about blackness, and I was like, she was like, it was like a little pop quiz. It's like 4 multiple choice answers. It was like, what is blackness? What the fuck do you mean, what is blackness? Like, blackness is so, like, multi-dimensional.
So many more things than a multiple choice for bloody answers.
4 answers. Oh my god.
And, like, how did you feel, like, responding to this artwork anyways? Like,
I was, like, I made the, mix, like, at the start of the movement, so...
Yeah.
I was feeling like... I feel like the piece definitely reflects how I was feeling. It's very like dark and like sort of like this image.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard because I was like obviously in like a really low mood, so like actually like getting up and, you know, trying to do it, you know.